Hello, friends. It's Wednesday, the second day of June. Wow, time is going fast, and I'm acutely aware that this is my last month as Central's pastor. Indeed, my last month before I retire as a United Methodist pastor. We have just recorded worship in the sanctuary for the online service, and today, as last month, we are offering communion because it's the first Sunday of the month. And I was acutely aware as I invited our liturgist, Joe Kreider, to come and help me with communion because I cannot break the bread with my broken wrist. I was acutely aware of what a powerful image that is. No pastor, no individual can single-handedly engage the ministry of the church. It is always a shared process. And I'm very pleased to report that your newly appointed pastor, effective July 1st, Mark Cordes, and I have had the first of what will be a series of Zoom conversations as well as in-person meetings as we prepare to work through a smooth transition for the Central family during this time of change. I'm excited about the possibilities for Central. I'm excited that we will be able to be back in our worship space right before I leave and right before Mark comes. And I think the future holds so much promise and so much possibility for Central. So this, for me, will be a month of really focusing on what needs to be done to ensure the best possible transition. And so that means I will be focusing my time on some transition documents, on working with Mark, on working with our staff parish relations committee and church council to make some decisions about the summer that Mark and I have agreed we should make before he starts officially on July 1st. We have also agreed that Mark's first preaching Sunday will be July 11th. This is a major and very last minute move for him to face with his family. And so some of our central leadership will be providing the worship service on July 4th to give Mark a little chance to settle in. But Mark will be taking over all other pastoral functions, including pastoral care, as of July 1st. So you'll be hearing more about this, and I know you will be anxious to get acquainted with Mark and with his family in the coming days. One of the decisions that Mark has asked me to go ahead and make in consultation with the church council is a decision about our summer worship hours. And we do intend to be back inside on June 20th. What remains is a decision about the timing of our services and whether to have one service or two. I will tell you frankly that I believe reducing our in-person services to one when we are able to be inside would be a mistake, because there are people, especially during the summer, who really appreciate the cool informality of the early service. And there are other people who really appreciate not needing to be prepared for worship as early as 8:30. So more on this soon, but I suspect that we will have a summer worship schedule that looks similar to what we have done in previous summers. The difference will be we will continue to provide some kind of online worship, and it may be based on a live stream of our sanctuary worship rather than pre-recorded. And we will be working out those details in the coming days. We have a number of people in our congregation who are struggling with serious illness and a few who are near the end of life. And I ask that you keep those individuals and families in your prayers. Peggy Borton, Ruth Malloy. We have a number of people receiving treatments for cancer, including Michael Ratto and Gary Putnam and Becky Cameron. We have a number of people who are grieving because they are approaching an anniversary of the loss of a loved one, or have just lived through one of those anniversaries. As a community, we can provide comfort and care to one another during the best and during the hardest of times. This coming Sunday, June 6th, is the Peace with Justice Sunday and a Communion Sunday. And a week from Sunday, June 13th, we will be celebrating with some of our high school graduates, and 5 of our graduates will have a chance to share with us during the worship service. So I'm very excited about hearing from them, and for us to know of their plans and how we can continue to support them as they move into this next phase of their life, whether they are remaining in Stockton or traveling far away, as at least one is for college. So this is a time of endings and beginnings and transitions for many people, and it is good that we can celebrate these events together. I want to thank the congregation. So many people during these last months of Jan's health challenges, and then these recent weeks with my unexpected broken bone. So many people have helped us in some very tangible ways, as well as with the important support of prayers for healing. And we are enormously grateful. If I have not written an individual note to you, it is not because I don't appreciate the care. It's because my ability to write and my energy are not quite what I would like them to be at this point in time. So friends, I am so looking forward to worship these next 4 Sundays, worship in the park the next 2 weeks, and then finally worship in our spaces on June 20th. Please continue to watch our website and watch these weekly messages for updates about the specifics. It will be wonderful to be with you as we reflect and gather up the richness of these past 2 years together, and as we think about the strength and the traditions and the new possibilities for Central's ministry in the future. Hope to see you soon.